Okay.
I'm here with Gloria Vandenbosch. And let's close this.
Chair.
Sure. Gloria sits next to me in my office, but does not sponsor Global Fingerprints Child. And don't worry, this is not a public video.
Okay.
Gloria, do you find, when you think about even just charitable giving, do you find stories of triumph and transformation or heartache and need more activating?
Probably in this situation, the heartache and need would be more activating.
Okay.
Maybe in other circumstances it would be different, but as far as a child in Global Fingerprints, the need and would be more activating.
Okay. When you think of child sponsorship, what comes to mind?
I think a child having opportunities that they wouldn't have, enough food to eat, the ability to go to school, being able to provide out of our abundance for somebody who doesn't have as much.
Okay.
Good medical, things like that.
Yeah, it's helpful. Okay, so if you are going to, you said you sponsor a child with another organization, so you've been through one process.
Yes.
For sponsoring a child. How would you, if you were to create a process for sponsoring a child, what would you envision are the steps, and how would you describe it?
Well, the first step would be identifying, and this is me because I don't know what the process is for Global Fingerprints, okay? Would be to actually be able to go, here is a child that has a need, like to be able to have specific information rather than just sponsoring a child that I know has a need. So somebody, an actual story, and how information on how what I would do would make a difference.
Okay.
Like, would it provide them to go to school? Would it provide, what is the accountability? I know with the child that we have now, we get sent information, letters that come from him. They send us information like prior to Christmas, prior to his birthday, so that we can send something back or send extra money for those kinds of things. We have not been very good about building a relationship, which I think is an awesome thing. That's not something we have done, but so I think just something simple. But yeah, I would want to know, I am sponsoring this child, and this is what my gift would provide. I'd also want to know what are the things that I could do to encourage that would be non-financial, ways that I could be invested. But I'd also want to know the accountability. Now, I don't know who is going to hear this.
Just me.
Okay. So one of the deals with and this is maybe more information than you need, but one of the deals with sometimes giving money to the AFCA, I have not seen wise use of funds. So for me, in this situation, I would want to know how much of my funds are really going to Global Fingerprints. Now, I don't know that about the organization that we currently use, but maybe that's because I'm too close to things. That would be important for me to know.
I think there's probably a lot of people that would say that similarly.
I don't give to crisis response because I see how money is used in crisis response. So I think that would be, so I think if you can show me how much of this is actually going to my child, give me the ability to actually adopt a specific child, what their needs are, how I could, what my gift would do for that child. You know, we have it now too with our child. He's getting to be, we've had him for 6-7 years. He's getting to be a certain age, so every time I see his picture on my fridge, I'm like, so do I just keep doing this forever? Is somebody going to let me know?
beer money.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, so I guess that's a question too. Like, what
Mhm.
is my commitment for? And are there other ways, things I could do? Um, and this is also a side comment that you're not asking for. I
Mhm.
think one of the things that I really love are the catalogs that World Vision and Compassion send out, because every year we give our grandkids something. We give my mom, who needs nothing at 95. So those kinds of things, or maybe even just opportunities like that
Yeah,
I could, for people's birthdays,
sure.
give finances,
Hmm.
because that's a short term something I could do.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, cool.
so
What I'd like to do now is I'll get you to the Global Fingerprints page.
okay.
This page gets a lot of traffic. Um, a lot of our print collateral brings people here. Um, so, as if you're going to sponsor a child
Mm-hmm.
from this page,
Okay.
I know this is a Mac and you probably don't use a Mac, but
Well, yeah, I have a smartphone and I have
okay.
a iPad.
Would you just kind of do a mock run through of how you would
Sure.
sponsor a kid, and as much as you can, kind of narrate your thought process?
Okay. All right. So I'm going to read through this first paragraph. Um, question. So, well, never mind. I don't know if I know how to go
Yeah,
down.
sorry. So if you
Do
swipe
I do
down
this?
with
Oh.
two fingers on the pen,
Like this?
other way.
Oh,
Yep, there you
the
go.
other way.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, man.
So,
See, Jordan,
if you swipe sideways,
okay, so first
you
of
can also use
all,
the arrows.
okay, I would like, I maybe do that. I want to go to Global Fingerprints FAQ.
Okay.
How
Why?
do I?
And
Well, because it
go ahead
just
and
would
just
give
click
me
on it.
some more information.
Mhm.
Oh, like this. All right. I probably won't. Okay, so this way, this way. I want to. Okay. Here's my other question. Is it down there maybe and I'm just not seeing it? No. Oh, I should be talking. So I'm looking at questions that are of interest to me.
Mhm.
Questions that actually I had brought up.
Yeah.
9.3 goes to program funding. Okay. And just so you know, I'm really encouraged that Rachel Bliss is taking on. That for me is a huge.
Cool.
Okay, what type of expectations? I'm wondering what would be my role. Once you register, you receive a photo. So I don't get a photo of the child until I have, or as I register. Okay. The greatest challenge. We have one internet. So, oh, look at all my questions are here, Jordan. Awesome. How long will my sponsorship last? Okay. Can I send? Look at this. Birthday cards. It's very difficult to deliver special gifts. So it is possible, but yeah. Okay. And I probably would not sponsor a child to come visit, nor would I adopt. So, what qualifies? I think there's some really good questions here that I would probably read more thoroughly.
Okay.
So, child sponsorship setup form. Do you want me to download
Sure.
this to your? Like, I'm sure you don't have one of these. So can I fill this out online, or do I have to print it off, and what do you want me
So
to do?
this PDF, you would print and fill it out and mail it in.
Okay.
Um,
Is there a way to do it online?
There is actually. So it's actually helpful to see that it was intuitive for you to click on that from this page before you even saw this.
Because I didn't go down far enough.
So that's helpful to know that. So this
probably what I would have been helpful if I watched the video first. Would that have given me more?
Possibly.
Okay. But yeah, I would click on the thing I saw. I wouldn't be somebody that would look all around the website.
Okay.
So
this is the sponsorship page.
Okay. You want me to do this?
Sure.
Any
however you would choose a child.
I'd probably start under 10. Gender, girls, because we have 4 girls. Country. Now, is there something that I could have read prior to this to help me to know what the difference are in these different locations?
What specifically are you wondering about?
Well, because I know enough about global fingerprints to know that in Haiti, global fingerprints looks different than the Congo, which looks different than India. So without thinking through that, I wouldn't know what now to pick. Okay. So I guess if there could be something about before, one of the things you will need to do is pick a location if you're interested in knowing what the differences are in these locations. Because right now I'd be like, now maybe for most people it would be country, but for me I would want to know what are they doing in these locations before I would decide.
Yeah. So
now I couldn't go any farther.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
But for the point of this, let's just do any child number. What do I do? Oh, how many? See, I was like thinking, does a child have a number? No. So.
Actually, that is what it means.
The child has a number. Oh, well,
which you wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I thought, no, it must mean how many kids I want to do.
Yeah.
So.
Which is a very valid alternative way to read that.
Yeah. So. Aren't you glad that I'm just so... Am I supposed to hit this now, or is there more? Okay. So this is giving me one that I could do.
There's actually more on the page. Those are big cheeks.
Those are big cheeks. Oh, okay. Wow. But now I did write a girl, and these are girls? These are all girls. Oh, well, there you go. All right. Those are some cheeks. Mother living. So do you want me to spend, you probably don't want me to spend a lot of time looking. Should I just pick one?
Sure.
Okay, we'll pick.
Is there anything that draws you to any particular child, though? What would be activating to you?
Well, that sad little face and those cheeks. Probably she looks a little bit older. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. No. What did I do? Now I'm...
That's fine.
See, I don't know necessarily if a picture would be... I would probably have a tendency, because I want something younger, to go with somebody that's a little younger. I wouldn't do this one because the picture's sideways. Bright colors, though, draw my eye. The smile draws my eye, but at the same time, that sad little face draws my eye.
Okay.
So those are just a couple things that probably...
Okay, why don't you go ahead and pick one?
Let's go with this cute little girl here. So now, sponsor, what do I need to do? Complete sponsor. Is that what I do? See, I'm one of these people that unless it's really easy for me to know, then I'm just like, what do I need to do? Um, so sponsor step 2 of 5, but I don't know if I do need to do this or this.
Okay.
You've chosen one child complete sponsorship setup, which is 2 places, but okay, so then I would put.
You don't have to.
I don't have to fill this out. Okay.
That's actually we'll just end here.
Okay. Submit payment. Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're
That
welcome.
was really helpful feedback.
Was it?
Yeah. Very helpful.
All right. Well.